Lawmakers in the Texas House spent hours debating another plan to create education savings accounts.
Yeah, the House rejected an amendment last week for school vouchers in the state budget, but supporters of ESAs are now trying to win over skeptics with testimony from parents and from public interest groups. Fox 4's Stephen Dial joins us with the latest.
Yeah, the school voucher ball is in the Texas House's court, and hundreds of people are testifying today to see if lawmakers in the House will agree to spend public dollars on private education.
That there's not one school or one type of school that fits all children. And so every child learns differently, and I think we need to give families the options that they need.
For hours, parents and advocates of education savings accounts testified before a House committee on HB 4340, the House version of school vouchers. The Texas Senate passed a bill last week creating $8,000 ESAs per student, but the House sent a strong statement when it voted down the use of public funds for private education in its budget bill.
The money doesn't actually go to the parents, right? It's actually in an account set for them. It never ends up in their pocket, okay? But it also doesn't belong to the school. The purpose of it is the kid. The purpose is not the school.
The bill's author, Wichita Falls Representative James Frank, says it would give the poorest students access to funding first before opening the pool to wealthier households. Multiple private school organizations came to testify, along with special interest groups and advocates from Florida, which just passed its own school voucher expansion.
This participation is not a mass exodus, and it allows districts time to adjust to enrollment changes.
I would have been one of the number of friends that I have that did not make it and ended up in the same situation as their parents.
Some Democrats pushed back on the funding for this proposal.
So $500 million first year, and then a 25%, according to the bill, increase every year, which strikes me as pretty rich, considering if you think about it, in our public schools, we have not had an increase to the basic allotment since 2019.
Well, there's nothing magical about a private school. But
I agree that there's not anything magical. I do think there are some times where parents, kids, and even the school themselves need a fresh start.
Another criticism is accountability. Democrats argue private schools are not held to the same standards. Laura Colangelo with the Texas Private Schools Association pointed to 19 approved TEA accrediting bodies that hold private schools accountable.
This is a incredibly robust and holistic analysis of every part of running a school. You're looking at finances, you're looking at curriculum, you're looking at health and safety.
We just crossed into the 6th hour of public testimony, and they are still going. It's expected to go into the night. Now, according to lawmakers I spoke with, there won't be a vote today out of committee. That may be as early as next week.
Stephen, thank you.